Okay, on this next videotape analysis, we're going to discuss the first move of the backhand volley. And once again, I'm going to start with Mark Knowles on the left and Daniel Nestor on the right. Two guys that made a living out of hitting volleys all the time. So if we're going to copy anybody, these are the guys we should copy. But also, I'm going to show you how Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, Del Potro, Tsonga, Safin, they all even though they all look different, and they all make the same first move. And pretty much what I try to teach my students is I try to tell all of you there's some certain common fundamentals that the pros do. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for everyone. So let's get started. Backhand volley. Watch. First move. From after the split step, of course, the racket once again goes back and not forward. And myth again. Now, once again, if the ball is fired at you fast, you're going to learn to block the volley. But if you have time to hit a volley, most of the time, 80% of the time, you should be able to, like a first volley when you're coming in, you should be able to make that first move right there, which is slight shoulder turn. And you're going to see, once again, all the things that he did on the forehand side. A, we have the racket pointing back. B, we're going to have the weight back loading on the back foot right here. Now, there's Nestor right there, same thing. See the shoulder turn right there, but the racket is where? The racket is pointing back at the back fence, and he is back loading right here. And the elbow is staying pretty close to the body right there. We can't really see his elbow there, but the elbow can be extended out sometimes. Just depends where the ball is in relationship to your body. But once again, first move, shoulder turn, and the racket goes back and not forward. That's the mistake most people make. And most of my students struggle with the backhand volley because they try to block the ball. There's no oomph, there's no power, you're not generating any kind of momentum. So first move right there. And you'll be able to see from that angle right here that you can see the butt cap of the racket. And right here, obviously, his racket is hidden right there. But you should be able to see the butt cap of his racket right before he's making contact. So we're going to go through a series of volleyers, some guys that are known for their volleys and some guys that are not known for their volleys, but overall you will see the similarities. Rafa Nadal, first move on the backhand volley. Bam. And once again, I'm only going to talk about the first move right there. See, he's kind of his footwork is not the greatest. Right here, I caught him, videotaped him last week when I was in London. He's on his front foot already because he's just warming up. But once again, first move, check out the upper body right here. First move, boom, and his weight is on in the right spot right there. So once again, we get that first move, we get that shoulder turn. The racket goes back, pointing at the back fence right there. The elbow stays pretty close to the body, and the arm is bent. That is the key. Now we're going to go on to Andy Murray right there next, and next to him we'll put Novak Djokovic, and watch the first move in the back end right there. Again, watch in all of them. You can also notice now we have a better view of the left elbow stays bent close to the body. But once again, first move, the racket goes back, points back, and then he can actually go and slice the ball. So once again, that first move, upper body, racket goes back, and the racket points back right there, okay? Those are the common fundamentals that you need to incorporate in your volley if you want to learn how to stick your volleys a little bit. There's going to be Del Potro and then Leighton Hewitt right there. Watch the first move. Again, that right there is a better angle right there to check it out. Shoulder turn, the racket goes back. Don't be afraid to take your racket back there. Watch Leighton right there. Now he shows really good back loading right there. Him right there too a little bit, but Leighton really has it, so he's going to be able to deliver the blow with his feet right there. Once again, like the forehand demo, I'm just talking about the first move to set the racket in the correct flight path, so you can be able to stick your volley and nail it and not just block it, although sometimes you're going to need to block it. I understand. Let's go on to the next two models. We have Tsonga right there, and then we're going to have Safin. And watch the first move again. Boom. Okay, that's kind of actually, let me do, that was a body volley. Here we go. Here's the next one right there. Watch. Boom. First move. Shoulder turn. Racket ends up pointing back. You can see the butt cap of the racket right here pointing at the ball. Same thing right here. And where's the racket pointing? And all those first moves backward. Where's the elbow? Left elbow bent close to the body right there, okay? Those are the common fundamentals that you need to incorporate into your volley. Let's go on to the next two models right there. We're gonna go with Daniela Hanchikova, which is she's an she won more doubles what do you call it, more doubles titles, I'm sorry, than singles titles, and she can really show you how to volley right there. Watch, she's going to split, first move again. Even though she volleys with two hands sometimes, what I like right there, the racket goes back, pointing back. You see the racket pointing back right there. You see the butt cap pointing at the ball. What I like is this right here. And this is Mark Knowles right there. Even on the low volley, it doesn't matter. His first move right there was a racket went back right there. This is a higher one right there. It's a little bit better move right there. So once again, just kind of showing you, whatever you may have right there. This is me right there. The quality isn't the greatest, but I can, what I do right there on the first move, oops. Let me get back to the right way right there, to two side views right there. First move, I'm going to set my racket back right here. I'm a little more aggressive, but I'm really laying my racket back and back loading. And on this one right here, first move, even if it's a low volley, I'm setting my racket down right there. Let's finish up with the real guys. I just teach tennis for a living. When I was younger, I might have played, but this is the guys that know how to volley right there. Even though Nadal, hey, he's won his Master Series in doubles, so he's not that bad of a volleyer. And so is this guy right here, is pretty good. So once again, just try to remember the first move on the backhand volley to set your shoulders, bring the racket back right there, keep the racket into your non-hitting hand if you're lefty, or your left hand if you're righty right there, and learn to back load a little bit more. And then we could go on all day showing you that first move right there. That's what you want to do. But we'll finish up with the two best volleyers in the world. I mean, you got the guys that made a living out of playing tennis, and it's Nestor right here. And then let me find out. Let me bring back Mark Knowles right there. There's that first move right there on the backhand volley on both sides, and you can check out the forehand volley in my other video. But really try to focus on that first move right there, and hopefully your volley will get better. I did another videotape analysis on my YouTube account. It's about 5 or 6 volleys down. It's called the flight path of the racket will continue from the first move on. All right, hope you enjoyed this videotape analysis, and try to remember the first move on your volleys, and this is the backhand volley first move. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write me through my YouTube account or through my website at tennisoxygen.com. Thanks, and hopefully I was helpful.